welcome to L.O.S.T. Well, as discussed before, I was supposed to open these damn things a couple days ago, but you know, craziness, life, all this other good stuff, whatever, no excuses. Let's get to it. Let's open some toys. First and foremost, we're gonna do these two beauties, and they are beauties, right? So I'm almost positive it's the same figure, but different color scheme, which is not bad. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Then we are going to do, at the same time, we're going to do the van, the Ramen Toys van. So first and foremost, let's get it out of its shipper. And yes, it's sent very well. Packaging, some thick cardboard. It's got the good little things right here, right? Corner protectors, all that other good stuff. And we have this, and then here you go. Here it is, right? Bam, there it is. So let's go ahead, flip this upside down, pop it out. Let's put that box over there. Here you go. This is what it, here, let's do this, right? Yo, bro, what are you doing? Here we go. Here's the back side. And here's the front side. So this is the one I have, right? And this is the exact same one that I got for my cousin. And the reason why I got this one is to house my Punisher. So that is the intent. But why not, in the meantime, since I don't have a Punisher, go ahead and use my two hotties. Right? Because there are other people out there who've done videos up to this point who are saying, hey, there's an issue with the seating and it's not, it doesn't fit certain figures. And Ace, the founder of Ramen Toys, actually said that yes, they only used certain figures to test it out as far as the seating is concerned. But there are videos by customizers who've already adjusted to ensure that I think almost every type of figure can fit. So Mezco, SH Fig Arts, you know, Legends, Action Force, whatever you could think, they went ahead and adjusted to get it fixed. At least that's what's out there. Now, I don't know if it is, I don't know if it ain't. I know what I got mine for. If it doesn't fit, as far as my Legends are concerned, well then I'll just do the things that I need to do to ensure that they fit. But overall, the whole purpose was to get this, right? So, there we go. There we go. Well, that's nice and smooth right there. All right. We got this door. Looks like a van inside. Steering wheel is not connected to the wheels. I'm not too concerned. And these do not move. They are stationary. Okay, cool. You got the back doors right here. You got the package inside. In here you have, I think it's the actual items, yes. So you have the rear view mirrors, pretty cool. Okay, so you see right here, it's got these little 2 indentations, right? And then you have your left and right. So it looks like you just pop it in. Okay, so it is a snap-in, so yeah, it looks like it's gonna take a little bit of force to get in there because it's in, but it's not setting in. There it is. It popped in. Ta-da! All right, my old ass needs a chair. Let's get this back side, driver's side. Pops in, no issues. Shut the doors. Just your mirrors, kids. Then you have the front railing system. Looks like it's magnetic. And it is. Oh, do I have it upside down? I do have it upside down. So it is magnetic. And then you have this part. This is the spoiler for the back end, for some part of this van. And I don't see where that actually hooks up yet. So we're just going to leave it at that. And we have the front. Looks like it's magnetic as well. There you go. Pop it on. Then you have this part. Looks like it's magnetic as well. So let's take off this one, put on that one, put on that one. And then boom, there you go. Done. Simple, easy peasy. Right? You got all the space as promised in the back. There you go. Now, it looks like this is magnetic and it's catching on one side, but not catching on the other. So there it is. Ah! Well, that looks like because one of my magnets fell out. So I'll probably send I'm definitely going to send an email to Ace and be like, hey, you know, the magnet fell out. You could go to my video, look at it, or you could, but there is a magnet on each side. So there's one on this side. And there's one on that side. All I need is the one right here. Let's do this. Nope. Nope, it's not in here. Which is cool. It's fine. I don't need a spoiler. All right, so look, to me, I think it looks amazing. I think it's going to do everything that I need it to do. And just like a regular van, right, you have to close one side to open the other side, right, to get that perfect seal. See? So, your driver's side will have to go first, then your passenger side. Or the side with the handle, however you want to do it, that's going to go last, okay? Makes sense. Yes, makes absolute sense. I like it. I like it so much, I think I'm going to order a white one. Maybe not now, but eventually I will. The problem is here's the issue, right? What I've been noticing, aftermarket prices basically double this item, right? So let's say it's running for $100. Secondary market's gonna have it at $250. $275. So my advice to you is if you want it, instead of paying the $275 for the secondary market where it's back in the States, just go ahead and buy it straight from Ace, man. He's got them in sale right now. Or not on sale, but he has them for purchasing purposes on his website. I'll link it on here once this is all done and it's up and going. But yeah, really cool. Man, it's just so easy just to pop it all out and then just to make it like a regular black utility van, right? You put some stickers on it. You could do all kind of customizing to it. I hear Duarte Studios is actually doing customizations of these vans. So if you send in your van, I guess he'll do some stuff up for whatever you're looking for, make it look good. I'm wondering if he could come back here and actually do some really cool stuff for the Punisher, or if he could make it like a stakeout van. So you know how like you watch any, I'm not gonna say any mob movies, but most mob movies, they'll be in some type of truck, some type of van, and then in the back they'll have their communication center. So that would be pretty dope, right? So for me, I'm thinking one portion communication, another portion armory, you know, probably passenger side, a couple of, you know, bulletproof vests, you know, Punisher style, right? I do wish that, like, if this was built, right? So see how this is right here? It'd be cool if this could retract in and then retract back out. That would be pretty dope. That would be pretty dope. What's that one Punisher movie with the wrestler Kevin Nash in it, right? Where the Punisher's driving his, what is it? Whatever vehicle. I don't want to insult car guys. Well, whatever vehicle he's driving, and he pulls it down, and then all the stuff drops as far as to make it semi-bulletproof. That would be pretty fucking, that'd be cool. That would be cool. But let's go ahead and let's get into these two, because we're going to use these two in here, right? So we will do this. We will put this down, and hopefully it doesn't roll away, because it's got great motion as far as rolling. And then we're going to look at her, right? So look, artwork is amazing, right? On both boxes. Artwork is amazing. Executive replicas, BBTS, you know, those are the two locations that I know of. If you're in Canada, you have the Snowman, what is it? Like Titan Toys, right? And then the other Canadian one, I have all these sites saved on my thing. Titan Toys, and then where's the other one? I used another one from those guys, and they're both Canadian. Canadian toy store. Duh. Yeah, toysnowman.com. Right? So, toysnowman.com is a Canadian one. You have Titan Toys, which is another Canadian one. I don't know if Entertainment Earth has these, but I know BBTS does. I think Nerdzoic had them for a while. I'm not sure. You could try Hella Dope. That's another good one. You could, I don't know, in some locations, you may be able to go to your local toy store and see if they'll order it for you. You know what I mean? Always try to support your local comic shop, toy store, if you're into that. Now, for those of you who are watching, this Chaotica right here, if you guys are out there and you guys have any and you're willing to sell them, please hit me up. Please let me know. I am looking for two right now, two. I understand the secondary market and the price. I got it. But I am looking for 2. All right, so here we go. Hot girl, hot girl, hot girl. Okay, all of her stuff is falling. All right, so she has 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of hands. 3 that come into tray and a set that's already on her. She comes with 2 sidearms, a buoy, a crazy looking knife, right? She has 2 weapon systems. They look like 7.62s maybe? 7.62 rounds coming out of these? Maybe, I don't know, some variant of the Scar, right? But she comes with 2. She can rock it. And then she comes with an actual, this is definitely an M16 style upper and lower receiver. So this part right here, right? I don't know, because you can convert these to 7.62 rounds, a 7.62 round, or you could keep them as a 5.5 millimeter. It's really dependent on the barrel and then on the internal bolt. But then you have a collapsible buttstock, and the mag doesn't come out. It's got a pretty decent scope, so I'm assuming this is supposed to be like some type of sniper rifle. It's got this stand. It's got loose collector etched in there. It's right here. She's got her utility belt, right? So you'll put, you're going to fit, maybe, Bueller, yes, no, maybe. Yes, you will fit both sidearms there. Me, personally, I'm not a fan of having the sidearm in the back. But yeah, and interesting enough, like, see, so here's where it gets difficult, right? You have the 2 sidearms. Sorry, I'm looking at this little blue thing. I don't know what that is, but it's on my screen. And then you have the Bowie knife right here. It just feels like it sits really high. That'd be very uncomfortable. Personally speaking, like if you're trying to walk around with it. No mames. All right. Let's get to the figure. So, oh, she's nice and tall. That's what I'm talking about. Nice and tall. So coming straight out of the box, she's wobbly. So you only get up and down as far as her, the ankle is concerned. There's no rocker. So with that being said, is there a rocker? Just very slight movement that you could get in there. Some play. There we go. There's some play. Okay, there you go. All right. Just got to break it free, man. You got to break it free. So hopefully you'll break your figure. So here we go. We did not warm her up. We did not do any of that mess. I probably should have. Just because of, with these independent toy makers, it's probably easiest to do it that way. She has really cool things. You can, right? She only has so much to go back because of her badunkadunk, which is fine with me. She has once you move it, she'll be able to do a lot more. Double elbows, double knees. Damn, you know what? Hold on, man. I'm sorry, guys. Yo, man, my bad, man. I just started going and I didn't remember that the washer and dryer, or that the dryer is going on in the background. I'm sorry. If that was annoying, I am completely sorry about that. It's just like, it's a daily thing. Like, so, yeah, once it's there, so there's no thigh, there's no thigh swivel, but there is right there, right above the knee, which is pretty dope. Give me a second. Oh, man, what is going on here? I might have to cut this short. Oh. The wife just got home, and now the little one's upstairs running around crazy. Give me 1 second. Hey, why are you running around? Again, you think you're like, hey man, you're live, bro. What are you doing? Nobody's watching. This is like a zero viewers. It's all good. It's all good. So the wife just got home from work and stuff. So, I mean, oh man, this is a really good figure. I like the way they did that. And then so here's the cool thing, right? So you have a swivel right here at the calf, and then you have one right above the knee, which is awesome because it doesn't break that beautiful sculpt to have it right there, right? Because you wouldn't want to have that line right there. That just looks good, right? She's got great. And then her knees and elbows work really well. She has a bicep swivel. Man, what the... Bro! Look, if you're married and you have kids and you're trying to find time to cut out so you could do the things that you enjoy, best of luck to you, man. There's no perfect, there's no perfect way to do it, right? So like she has somewhat of no, there are certain pieces of her hair that are very relaxed. The rest is like crazy dead on. So there's no waist cut or anything of that nature. So there's no waist swivel there, but she does look good. I mean, I don't know. She looks good. I don't remember seeing anybody looking like this in fucking when I was serving in the military. Maybe I was in the wrong field. I don't know. Maybe I should have been in intelligence or something. Let's see if she fits. this is no like hit on ramen toys or anything of that nature, because they specifically explained which figures that they were doing this for. So I'm not mad at them. I'm just trying to see if she could fit in. So let's see. Does she have to go in one way to fit the other? Yeah, see? So that is, I see. I get what people are saying. Oh, I could see what they're talking about, right? So let's go ahead. I'm going to get her in, and then I will show you what people are crying about, right? And they're like, my figures don't fit right, blah, 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 blah. When he showed you the van, and he showed you what figures he was using it for, that should have been clear indication. At no point did anybody ask him, hey, will these fit other figures? I've never heard him say yes, and I never heard him say no. So do you see the gap right there? And that is either because her feet will not go past a certain point in this under portion of the dashboard, or because this seat, right, will not go back. So, to my understanding, there have been an adjustment on the actual seat. But I personally believe the adjustment should be at the feet, right? But right? So she's in there. The only issue is she's sitting high. So even that much of a gap has an effect on when you're looking forward. So if you're trying to photos of her driving or any, you know what I mean, of them driving, yeah, I could see where it's going to become an issue, right? So I have the CT Toys Wolverine. I'm going to take off his claws, right? And then my only issue with this one is like, it doesn't have a drop down, so it's very weird on how he sits. But because his torso is shorter, he may be able to fit in there with no issues. So let's push her out. Get out of here. But she is a beautiful figure, man. Oh, like, in every sense of the way. They're asking about me. I'm nowhere to be found. So, does she stand? This is probably where I need to get a better flat surface. So she does stand. Okay, so let's try this. Alright, let's try this one better. This is probably not a good figure to try. Which, I may just... Okay, so there, yeah, it proves my exact point. So you see how it sits flat now, right? And then look at, now it looks, right? So before, when you were looking straight on, all you saw was like her chin and neck. But in this case, you can see the full individual. But that's because he's sitting his butt on the actual seat. So that may be the only real thing that I find um, with this actual van, right? It needs a little bit of modification. But here's the stitch. Here's the kicker, right? If you're sending this to someone to get modified, i.e., they're gonna do some stuff to it. If you sent it to Duarte, right, for example, you could probably discuss with him at that time. Hey, is there any way that you could adjust either the dashboard here, or if you could, fix the seat here. Honestly, I think this would be an easier one, right? So let's see. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws. If I had an extra one of these, I probably would do it. But it looks like there's 5 screws that are possibly holding this bottom portion onto this top portion. I don't have an extra one, so I'm not going to do it. But watching this, looking at how I did it, there's nothing messed with or anything. So a CT Toys Wolverine, right, will easily sit perfectly fine. The only thing is like you have to feed him from the driver's side to the passenger side, or you could do it your way and just like head first, because the flames on his forehead. I do enjoy this figure. This is a pretty decent figure. I didn't do a video on it, but oh, speaking of that, right? Talk about just finding random stuff and then putting it together and then boom, selling it, and like people going gaga over it. Like there's 2 different types of, I don't know. It's just like you could easily tell, right? The 2 different here, 2 different color tones right there. I think the yellows are a little different. I think the browns are a little different. Some are shiny, some are not. Yeah, it's all cool. It's all good. I mean, I got it just to say I have it. And I have this one, which I got from my cousin, but he was like, no, man, I don't want that one. I'm like, okay, I'm selling it. So yeah, let's get back to this figure, La Muerta. She moves good. I think she'll move a lot better. Would she benefit from butterflies? I don't know. I mean, I think all figures would benefit from butterflies, right? But in the joint itself. So, like those new Brutal Realms, it looks like their shoulder will pop out a little, and then you can move it. I think that would have been beneficial right here. But again, this came out way before people were messing with that, right? My one complaint, like I always have a complaint when it comes to female figures, is that they make their arms so tiny, so thin, and it makes it for a very loose joint. Like if you could fix that to where it feels like I'm not about to break it, that would be perfect. But it does feel like, at times where it gets questionable. That was easy enough. That's good. And we put this on. Oof. Yeah, just the way it sits. My eyes are up here. That's what she said. Oh, okay. So yeah, so like, see. There you go. That popped in pretty good, real good. Then you're gonna have see how it sits? It sits really well, right? Then you have that big ass knife, man. I don't know about all that. All right, let's open this other chick up because they're about to duke it out. Roja, right? So let's get a little detail on this. A killer stalks the midnight streets of Mexico City. Is she a hardened vigilante bent on bloody justice, or something far, far worse? On the violent barrio streets, Alvaro first showed a sadistic talent for murder at a tender age. It was a talent nourished by a ruthless crime cartel who honed young Dulce into a merciless assassin. Now she is Roja, a living weapon, an expert in the martial arts, a master of the machete, a genius with a machine pistol. Okay. But beneath all the discipline beats that heart of a deranged killer. But beneath all the discipline beats the heart of a disciplined killer, of a deranged killer who deals death with savage glee. Roja's primary target is only women who can challenge her lethal prowess. The street avenger, La Muerta. Oh, all right. So it's a classic rivalry story, right? I guess you have a villain, you gotta have a hero, right? So I think this chick's little backstory is the fact that she was in Afghanistan, she was deployed. She comes back and her family was murdered by the cartel or something to that effect, and now she's out for revenge. Okay, cool. And this chick story is she's all about killing for the cartel. Okay, great. All right. Now, I am not going to go over the weapon systems and like the accessories because they're exactly the same. I mean, to the T, exactly the same. Hell, the figure is exactly the same. The only difference is she's red. And these dirty, low-down mofos, like, her hands are all black. Like, come on, man. If she's that, like, hardcore, wouldn't she have red gloves? I don't know. If the devil's in the detail, then you definitely missed that detail. So, same notion, right? She has the cut. Like, it's the same exact figure, man. Like, no, it truly is. It's just red and silver and white. And a different hair sculpt, which I get. Hi-yo. Right? So, like, look. I guess that's the only one complaint I would find against this. I would say against this particular figure. So that top bowl joint, okay. And she took over my TV and everything. So you see, it has the little peg, so it's a ball on both sides. Pops in fairly easy. Goes. But it pops out really easy too. It pops in easy and pops out easy, so just be careful. Again, I don't think this would be an everyday figure that you're playing with every day. And maybe you could change the pose on her on occasion. You know what I mean? But once you have her set, then you probably might just want to like back off. But yeah, I mean, look, it's the exact same figure. I mean, it's the exact same figure, right? It's just a little different. They both have a nice, the figure is amazing. Don't get me wrong, like figuratively, like the action figure itself and her figure is spot on in my opinion. Like, but again, like I rarely ran into women who were looking like this in the military. Where there's some, I'm absolutely positive there are. During my little 22 years of service, maybe one or two I ran across. The others were just average. It's all good. So, let's see if it's easier to put a figure in this way. So let's go. Let's go. See if there's more space maybe on this side. What's up, little one? Well, I'm almost done, so you could come and hang out if you want.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome.
Whoa, where did you get this?
Where'd I get this cool van from?
Yeah.
It just showed up. It was my Easter present.
Really, Dad?
No, I brought it, and I had just been waiting to open it, and I opened it. It was right there. Remember there was a box right there?
Oh, yeah.
That was the box right there. So yeah, again, even on this side, you see how there's that gap? So it's going to take that you carve out some of the dash in here. So I'm sure there's an individual out there who's already like in the process of doing it. I would imagine that this is going to sit
Oh, don't forget about this one.
Valaverse and G.I. Joe very well. It should sit, the Punisher should be fine. So if you're using it for those figures, no issues. Like Legends, G.I. Joe Classified, Valaverse, those are all in the same scale. There's no real difference. These, on the other hand, are a little more. Let's see something.
Very cool.
Oh, you get a little looseness really quick. So it is loose collector. All right, executive replicas is where you'll be able to find La Muerta and Roja. Right, two really good figures. I think once you have them set up in your display, whether it's on a shelf or on a diorama, I think they'll be good. If you're looking to utilize those figures, every day where you're motioning them, changing them out and stuff like that, like real play, I think their joints will get loose very fast. So just be aware of that. This van is amazing. I think it's going to fit the purposes that I need. I have Valaverse figures that I do plan on opening, and I will let you, again, when I open them, I'll use this as a prop and then, show you how they fit easily in there. At the same time, just getting in touch with Duarte and then seeing, what he could do to the back of this. Not so much the front, but maybe the back. Or maybe the front. I saw a video where he weathered this. Was it Ninja?
Yeah, Ninja.
Were we watching that one? The articulated Ninja, where he was talking about the van and he showed different things.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
I think you're just saying yeah to say yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't know. We'll stay on topic. I am staying on topic. So yeah, it is something that I'll look into, and then again, as I get more information, I'll just throw more links onto this once this is all said and done. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys liked the reveal of the van. Again, super easy to install. It's all magnetic, like.
Wait, it's magnet?
Yeah, magnets. Just keep it in there. No, that goes up here. Again, this would work if I had both magnets. If I only have one, I'll get in contact with Ace, and then I'm sure he's going to square me away with no problem.
Can I try?
So there you go. It's on there. It's a spoiler, right?
Oh yeah, it is magnet.
Everything opens really well. I mean, it rolls perfect. No issues. Very, very basic. Yeah, you could take it on the floor. Here, let me put it on the floor for you. Don't worry about it. I gotta get it fixed. Or not fixed, but I gotta get it situated. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed. This was Chief, sir, with my little assistant. And giving you a quick look, not in depth, but you know, of La Muerta and Roja and the Ramon Rev van, the 03. So I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, share, subscribe, all that other cool stuff that needs to happen so the algorithm can get out there or whatever not. I would say I'm going to have another video come next week, but there's no guarantees. When I get time, I'll throw them out there for you, and then we could go from there.
Vacation, thank you very much.
We just came from a vacation to go on another vacation. It's never a vacation for me. But yes. Thanks so much, peeps. Have a good one. Let me see if this damn thing works. You son of a mother. Let's go.
We're going on vacation.
Later, everyone.